America's foundation remains intact. 46%. This is what the census has showed us in 2015. 46%. So that means it's 54% that are out of whack. That means if we don't do anything, that number is going to decrease. So it's going to go down to 30. It's going to work.
I loved how they broke down the roles of a man and a woman. I think we got a lot of those twisted, so I loved learning my role as the female in my home. So I enjoyed that.
So if you don't realize how Nicki Minaj is if you don't do it, they're your kids' youth pastor. If you don't take control of your household, you don't allow BET and all these different sitcoms, they're going to control your children.
Today what inspired me the most is to see a godly marriage. It encouraged my heart.
Yep, same thing, just a strong household, strong faith in Jesus, and it's gonna guide us in the right direction and something to shoot for as to what I want for my family and my children, to see what Dr. and his wife have and what they've established. So not only to grow in my faith with the Lord, but provide for my family the way that I should.
We've been pimped out of our destiny. We've been pimped out of what we've really been called to do. But today we're going to teach you how to get back in place. Amen? So we've been called to be a helper. What I'm doing right now, I'm helping him. Whatever your husband comes to you with, you take it in and you figure out how can you help him. His success is based off of you. In the fields, in the workplace, at the grocery store, in the school system, on vacation, everywhere, you help them because it enhances your relationships and people are watching you, whether you know it or not. And you have sisters that are watching to see if you're helping, because as soon as you stop helping, they're waiting to step in to help.
True.
Nobody better not be trying to come up in here, because I done worked hard and trained. So I've got to line up and stand in position to be the helper, or I can easily be moved out of the way.
I think today, just the foundations and the principles that are laid on both sides, even for a male and a woman, and the importance behind the values of each person and what they carry.
All these different shows are going against the traditional family. So you take these out of content and you start implementing them to your life. Okay? You watch these shows before you go to sleep. What you dwell on at nighttime before you sleep is what you read or what you look at.
I think the thing that stuck out to me the most was how Dr. Crystal talked about how the women are the incubators of what the males give. So I think that when you begin to receive things from your husband and you begin to build off of that, it makes for a good relationship.
Every night, I make sure that I read something about the King. Because the King gives me vision at nighttime through my dreams. I rise up in the morning so I can do the same with that King. That helps me find my direction for the day as a man.
What did you like best about today?
What I like best about today's message was how everything was broken down, easy for everyone to understand. I liked the humor behind it. It made it fun and an inviting environment and an exciting environment where everybody could engage in the environment and understand what's going on, yet at the same time having a good time.
I just quoted the scripture to you all without saying the scripture. Come on. That's key. I quoted the scripture.
I think what inspired me the most about the whole sermon is pretty much everything, but I think a few things that stood out the most was the foundations of being a man and what the roles are as a man, and taking that leadership and being a godly man and being a priest of your home. And I think that's what stood out the most, because to me that's the most important, and knowing how to hold myself the proper way, and knowing that if you hold yourself the proper way and hold yourself like a king, then your wife will see you as a king.
I would have to say learning to let him lead. I know that's very important. I need to trust him with everything and know that at the end of the day, I know he has my back, and I know he's not going to guide me in the wrong direction, because I know he's a man of God.
just to be yeast. So if you put them in your forehead, that means I can have a general conversation with you at work, in the government, everywhere. I'm talking to you, but I'm talking kingdom to you. You don't even know I'm doing it. That's the key. That's how we get into understanding in the school system, in the high school. We live our life in such a way that they want to drive to be like us, and they say, man, how can I be like you? Now, okay, now let me pull you in so I can get the real kingdom. But you have to learn how to be able to talk the kingdom word without being to say Psalms 155 and 2. I used to be mad, like, man, this pastor here give me scripture by scripture by scripture by scripture. I couldn't.
I think Dr. Age's picture of the big underwear, I think that stood out the most.
I like the pajamas. I wear pajamas. I'm just kidding. No, I like the part about the description of like the role of the male and the role of the female. I like that. It really laid a good foundation.
Right off of your doorstep. Hello, somebody.
Come on.
That's called learning your Constitution.
So I guess what inspired me the most was the fact that they spoke on if you don't know the purpose of a man and a woman and a child, of the family dynamic, then you would never really know why they're there. And so you don't appreciate them the way you're supposed to appreciate them. And not being taught that growing up, you never really know what a woman is supposed to do or what the man is supposed to do or what the children's purpose are in the family. So I think that's what impacted me the most today.
Carriers. Everything you taught them, everything you encouraged them to be, they're going to be. You don't have to worry about them creating identities from the celebrities, the rappers and porn stars that's out there. They've got their image from you. You taught them how to dress royal. You taught them how to be a queen and a king and not dressing like the world, because the world system has a hidden motive behind it, and you really need to pay attention to what your children are wearing, because they're wearing demonic clothes and you're wondering